Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will teach you email writing. I will teach you the overall history and evolution of email in brief. It will also give general guidelines regarding the writing of a good email. The objective of this video is to help learners understand the importance of formal email writing as it is an integral part of the work culture. There is a vast difference into informal and formal communication via email. So after watching this video, the learners will understand the key points of writing a good formal email. So in this video, we will see in detail first, the introduction to email writing, second, how to introduce yourself in an email, and third, effective email writing. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. First, introduction to email writing. The email writing is web feature helping the scores of people to share the messages instantly. It is difficult to imagine a life without email in the ultra-modern society. It has become one of the standard means of communication in formal as well as social situations too. Billions of messages through emails are either sent or received worldwide. Therefore, it is the standard electronic mode of correspondence. In the earliest period of the history of emails, the term was used to describe fax document transmission. And according to Wikipedia, the term email was coined since around 1993. Email is a part of the standard TCP or IP set of protocols. Sending messages is typically done by SMTP, meaning Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and receiving messages is handled by POP3, meaning the Post Office Protocol 3 or IMAP, that is the Internet Message Access Protocol. So IMAP is the newer protocol allowing you to view and sort messages on the mail server without downloading them to your hard drive. Though there is some degree of uncertainty as to when email was invented, the father of the modern version is generally regarded to be American Ray Tomlinson. And before Tomlinson, messages could be sent between users, but only when they were connected to the same computer. Even once computers were networked, messages could not be targeted to a particular individual. Tomlinson devised a way to address email to certain users and thus was credited for one of the most important communication inventions in the 20th century. The publicity of the commercial use of email is attributed to the Indian entrepreneur Mr. Sabir Bhatia, who co-founded Jexter Inc. in 2005 and Windows Live Hotmail, also known as Hotmail Corporation, in 1996. Users receive and send email using Simple Message Transfer Protocol, that is STMP, whereas other protocols including Post Office Protocol, that is POP, and Internet Message Access Protocol, that is IMAP, allow users to retrieve and store messages. Although there are other protocols for message retrieval and storage, that is SMTP is the standard protocol for sending and receiving messages via Internet Protocol, that is IP. So in the beginning, email usage required having a program dedicated to the application or at least having an email service provider with a system set up to handle it. The software for the application is called email client software. There are many different email applications available, some of which cost money to use while others are free. In addition to accessing electronic mail through email client software, webmail has also become very popular. Most email service providers offer this as an additional benefit, where the user can access their mailbox over the internet. Some email services are specifically designed using the World Wide Web as its primary interface. These sites have become very popular as they usually offer individuals a chance to open an email account at no charge. Internet emails, just like other emails, should not be too informal. Remember, these are written forms of communication that can be printed out and viewed by people other than those for whom they were originally intended. Always use your spelling checker and avoid slang. Now let's look at a second point, how to introduce yourself in an email. So first, you have to write a compelling subject line. Second, you have to tailor your greeting to the industry and situation. Then third, you have to make your first line about them. Then fourth, you have to explain why you're reaching out. Then fifth, you have to provide value for them. Then sixth, you have to include a call to action. Then seventh, you have to say thanks and sign off. and then 8th you have to follow up with them. Now let's look at a third point, effective email writing. So there are some ways in which one can improve the way of email writing. To write a good email, we must remember some points. First, you should write a meaningful subject line. Second, you should keep the message focused and understanding. Third, you should identify yourself clearly. Fourth, you should use official ID for business related or professional emails. Fifth, you should use short sentences for clear convey of the message. Then sixth, you have to organize the content of the mail in a logical and systematic manner. Then seventh, you have to be kind. Then eighth, don't lose your focus. You don't have to lose your focus. Then ninth, you have to use separate paragraphs for stating different points. Then 10th, you have to use proper, simple, polite and clear language. Then 11th, you have to show respect and restraint. Then 12th, you have to make sure that the message is complete. Then 13th, you have to proofread. And then 14th, you have to find the difference between formal and informal situation. And the last 15th point, you have to respond promptly. So friends, I hope you enjoyed this English video lesson and learned a lot. So you can continue studying with me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching.